years, he's made some amazing changes at the ballet, and he has offered access services to the people of Miami-Dade County, and he is so deserving of this award today. So Matt, take it away.
I'm not timing you yet.
Speech.
You want me to hold that?
First of all, I want to like to thank the awards committee for my selection of this year's emerging leaders. Also, thanks to Betty and Jessica at Accessibility Office at the Kennedy Center. Thank you for everything you do, since none of us would be here without you. To Gary Novak at the Broward Center, thanks for my nomination and all the work you did and all the work you currently do. Being the first winner and have you nominate me and present this award to me, that's wicked awesome, as us Bostonians say. Thank you so much. For my letters of support from Pam Gardner and Vienna Howe at the Miami City Ballet, Gary Novak, of course, Alice Pafelski at Theater and Art Center, thank you so much once again. I also have to thank Francine Anderson at the Miami-Dade County Department of Cultural Affairs, because without your $1,000 scholarship I have received for the past 3 years, attending Lee would be totally impossible. So thank you, and please, please, please continue offering scholarships to county residents to continue to come to this conference in the future. I came to Lee 3 years ago in San Diego. I must admit at times it was overwhelming for a newbie or a rookie, but it's where I started my initiative that still continues to this day. Upon my return that first year, I began to realize the importance of making our art form accessible to everyone in the community. Miami City Ballet performs at 3 major venues in the Tri-County area. I work with each of these venues to bring the ballet's ticketing system into compliance with the new ADA regulations. I trained our ticketing staff with seat changes for the new regulations, as well as started the processing of website accessibility. We worked to upgrade our Lynn and Lewis Wolfson Theater as part of the new regulations, in this fall. Actually during November, when we have our open bar performances, we will provide assistant listening devices for the audiences at our in-house studio performances. I have coordinated touch tours and pre-performance lectures from our artistic director at 2 venues that we perform at. Just to expand a bit, Miami City Ballet was able to partner with the Adrian Arch Center and Broward Center, as well as Broward Lighthouse for the Blind, to provide touch tours for a group of blind and low vision teens. They were trained to a pre-show lecture by our world-famous artistic director, Edward Villela. The teens were then given the history and description of a number of costumes and some props from our Nutcracker production. The teens had the opportunity to touch the costumes, to fully enjoy the texture and style and the silks, satin, lace, and even handle some of the Nutcracker props. After the touch tour, they all attended an audio-described performance. Last year in Louisville, I attended a consultation session with Sharon Rush from Knowability, and even had the chance for Jennifer Sutton to test our website accessibility a bit. And now we are in the continuing ongoing process of bringing our website into compliance, not only for ticketing regulations, but accessible barriers. I only hope we will have the same success on this as we did the ALD project and the theater upgrade. Also that year, after returning from Louisville, I joined the LEAD Content Committee, and now I help shape the future of the LEAD conferences. I also took on the role of the ADA coordinator at Miami City Ballet, and completed a thorough evaluation of our facilities with the first extensive review the company has undertaken since our new building opened in 2000. It was a project of ensuring compliance so that all our patrons have an enjoyable experience and have an employee has a comfortable and safe work environment. A first-time 504 self-evaluation workbook was completed on March 1st, 2012. Accessibility is continuing an ongoing process, and I'm committed to provide equal access to everyone in our community. Miami City Ballet now has an access initiative in place and applied for grant money to help fund and further development community accessibility. Many of my South Florida colleagues and contingent, who are sitting right here, we have David, John from Bass, Yuri was here from New World, but he's not here tonight. We have Nicole and the crew from South Miami-Dade, and we have Alice and Gary that I previously mentioned. They themselves were inspired by LEAD many years ago. The inspiration was the relation of LEAD with the Florida Coalition for the Arts. We meet quarterly for the sole purpose of making theater inclusive for all, and I just want to thank you for having me part of the group. Thank you. I'm the third recipient. Hold on. Sorry. How am I doing on time?
You're good, good.
I'm the third recipient from South Florida to receive this award. As previously mentioned, the first was Gary Novak from Broward Center back in 2008. Judy Litt from the Playground Theater and Miami Theater Center was in San Diego in 2010, and now me here in Boston in 212. Wow. Woohoo, accolades for South Florida. South Florida is leading the way in emerging leaders and bringing increased inclusion and accessibility services to the South Florida region. Thank you once again for this honor and achievement. It's great to receive this award as emerging leader, knowing that everything I have done in such a short time and still have to do in the continuing ongoing process of inclusion for accessibility, which is well received and recognized here tonight. Finally, to each of you here, please continue to do what you do for inclusion and accessibility. Thank you so much.
I love these awards. It's beautiful.